There we go. Hello and welcome back to Indianapolis as it's the Coke Vanilla Cup Series turn to take to the track. And joining me today is Dillon Young, who is trying to get his first top 10 of the year in that 16 car. Maybe. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, we haven't.
Yeah, the mic died on you for some apparent reason.
Uh, well, I was just saying, kind of introducing you and saying that you're looking for your first top 10 of the season.
Yeah, we're trying to go really hard on this track, and I know we've had such a struggling season. I know Sam's had a great season, but man, we'll see what we can do. It's a great track for us, and we're starting the inside. At least we got Sam a little bit ahead of us, so probably me and him are going to work together in a little bit.
Well, I heard you did bring your best car here today. Amazing that it took you guys so long to bring it out.
Indeed, it is, and we sometimes got to work hard on a really good race, and it happens. One tries to go dirt mode, but me and Sam, we're gonna try to race very hard today, and yeah, we'll see what will happen, but we're in a very good starting spot, and we just gotta take our turns well.
Oh yeah, actually there you are. Yep. Sam's starting in 9th. You're starting in 13th today. The pole sitter for the second time in 3 weeks is Drew Austin, as he comes in with a remarkable 147-point lead over the 12 of Amy Shelley. And for those that know the point system I'm using, the most points you can gain on a driver in a single race is 148. So Drew with a nearly one race lead. Do you think that takes the pressure off him coming into this race, even knowing it's a huge race?
Where you are in points is you don't lose the points lead. You just
well, right, but pretty much just by taking the green flag, almost he guarantees he'll leave here with the points lead. So I think the only thing he really has left to do is just try and go for a win. It'll take some of that pressure off. Speaking of trying for a win, though, I just noticed who's starting inside row 2. One of the drivers who has yet to win despite starting every single race, it's Charles Jackson. Oh, I hope he can get done today. What a great way that would be to win your first race in one of the biggest races of the year. I mean, I know Sam did that with winning the Daytona 500. That's the biggest race of the year.
This is like another big race, though, biggest of the speedways. So, pace car dives down. Good luck to everyone.
And Drew Austin's on the gas, trying to Indianapolis 500 win. The defending race-winning car is the 32 of Matt Dixon.
Kind of ironic too of having two different kind of winners.
Oh, Bob Johansson's in the wall. The 88. That didn't take long.
Cars are sliding all over the place.
Huge mess back here. Oh, I see you're around in it.
Oh, Jesus.
So much for the best car doing any good for you. As it's already a 3-car battle, and look at who's behind Charles Jackson. It's a guy who's been known to turn people here this year. Jeffrey Buckeye.
I think it's safe to say that's one person you don't want to piss off in this race.
And Jackson leads.
The stripe for Charles Jackson.
Yeah, Jeffrey's not made too many friends this year, especially with William Duncan. Duncan's been a victim of a Buckeye turning twice this year. The other one was when Jeffrey turned his brother Harrison. Alex Jones is involved, Jeff James, Kyle Thomas, Kyle Austin, there's Elijah Workman, there's the 16. Matt Dixon, the defending race-winning car. Wow. So much for that.
He's got a little buckle on the front hood there.
Who was that? Oh, were you talking about the 29 here?
No, 16. He's got a little buckle on the front.
Oh, funny, I don't see it. If you say so. Oh, whoa! What the heck?
Oh, rape.
3 teammates were involved in a wreck under the caution. And Pichu London's got heavy damage. And there. Okay, so apparently we're going to have a lot to check out underneath this caution. Dang. Oh my gosh.
All over the place.
Temper's flaring here a little bit. Oh, Henry Stanford's got damage. I just noticed that. Wow. 5th in the points.
I see William Duncan involved in the 6th.
Kyle Sosnowski's got damage, and meanwhile, drivers are pitting.
Interesting there. Duncan also involved. I see a yellow and blue car also got involved.
Yeah, Duncan was involved on the stuff coming down on the backstretch. There's McNamara. There's a blue car. Not sure if that was maybe Jack Smith you were seeing? Oh, and Jeanne Sandfer's got damaged. The defending... And we're back. Teammates start off this wreck as watch Mary Shelley and Bob Johansson making contact here. Johansson gets the worst of that. And then trying to figure out... Oh, whoa! Looks like...
That's how Young got involved.
And Bonassi. Everett's getting a little bit of contact there.
There's the buckle where we saw for Young's hood, and then, everybody's scattering around. This is not good.
But there's not where the incident... Not a lot of people get caught involved in that. Just caught up behind it. Amy Shelley there.
Oh, for goodness sakes, that was the first lap, too.
Now, this was one of the guys that we saw involved in the wreck under the caution. Although I saw the 9 have some more issues. So now we're going to try and figure out what happens. So it's going to happen in front of Duncan, I think. See, McNamara I saw involved as well. Oh, they're already stacking up they're already stacking up there. Whoa!
19 I saw flipping, and the 31 was flipping.
Okay, so what happened with these guys? Because this is where the wreck then starts.
Check at the 19, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
even farther!
There.
This was even farther up. This started up with Jacob Budd here in 9th.
Kind of odd that would happen in 9th place.
9th place is like slowing for the guys in front of him, and then like no one sees that he's slowing down. Gerard's getting almost turned. And then it just, by the time it gets back to these guys, they're just jacking each other up. Oh, and that's
the
how...
rape train happened.
And so, Sandfer actually gets into his teammate and kind of helps send him up.
The rape train happened. That's what happened.
Going to TV1 here, and wow, look at Patterson's up on top of someone. I think he's on top of McNamara. Wow. So a huge wreck happening under the caution even.
Then there's more.
Yeah, and then there's just the guys who are behind this trying to get through it. Oh, and Workman gets into Dixon.
Tough break right there.
Just a lot to try and make sense of. I mean, how did, especially those guys who are behind it involved in the first wreck, how did the spotters not tell them, hey, they're wrecking on the backstretch?
Blind, probably.
Apparently. Some people need 2 spotters, apparently. But we'll bring you back for the green flag here. Early caution will take out a lot of possible contenders here today. And we're back, and a lot of dreams crushed here for those Indy winner hopefuls. Kyle Thomas, Bob Johansson, Alex Jones, Elijah Workman, William Duncan, Warren Cherry, John McNamara, Jack Smith, Kyle Sosnowski. The leader of those such cars is Charles Jackson with Drew Austin, Sam Young, Devin Whitson, Harrison Buckeye, Matt Bonassi, Jacob Budd, Danny Everett, Adam Derrickson, and Tom Gerard making up the top 10. Dillon, I'll ask you, do you think the lap 1 crash might calm these guys down a little bit? Because there's still 19 laps to go when they take the green flag.
I have a good feeling that they are not gonna, especially with this kind of version of the Indianapolis. I really doubt it.
Well, it's really amazing to have seen them do that because in the Hooters Nationwide race, there's only the 1 caution, and that was early on in the race, but then they ran caution-free for... actually, that wreck was late in the race, and then they ran caution-free up to that point, and it was like really clean race. But for some reason, these guys did not get the memo, and they wrecked on lap 1.
No, but I'll tell you what, looking at the capper, so you may look at Sam Young, he may pull a Jamie 400.
Wouldn't that be something, yeah.
That happens.
Wouldn't that be something, because it definitely didn't happen last year. Last year, the 16 won the 500, and the 32 won the Brickyard here.
add another 16 to that.
Oh, yeah. Although Devin Whitson makes the move for third there, the rookie trying to show his way up to the front as two veterans
there's still
lead.
plenty of time. I mean, Sam could come back and get the win.
Oh, yeah,
this is
definitely a
only-
lot of
still,
time.
Like lap 6, so it doesn't matter for Sam where he could be. He could be, leading or not. Just he's got to be patient and wait for a good time to go for it.
Yeah, could easily wait. Still plenty of time. 18 laps to go here. Jacob Budd looks like he might have gotten the wall, though, as Charles Jackson's trying to pull away from Drew Austin now. That's the 3, isn't it? Main battles for fourth here between Buckeye and Young. Oh, Bud's got the wall again.
I think for Sam, I don't really do not want to turn the Buckeyes. They will turn you back.
Oh, the caution's out. Chris Washer's on pit road. Sky Commons, a 2-time winner this year. Jeff Ozzie Jr., possibly Jeff James. Oh, there's Chris Washer's car. So, interesting. I don't know if Chris actually has anything to do with it or if he just happened to be on pit road. But
I don't know. That's kind of weird. And that damage, he's had it for a little bit too.
Well, actually, his car looks fairly clean. So possibly he's just on pit road to try and see if they wouldn't have to make pit stops. Add the pit crews in for a big race here.
Another car on pit road.
That's Jeff James and Jeff Ozzie Jr. They both were involved in this wreck, apparently. Let's take you back to see what happened between the 11, 35, and 15 and see if Chris Washer was at all involved. Okay, there we go. And we're back. Looks like this one happened in between, in turn 1 and 2. Or kind of in between a little bit. As Jeff Ozzie Jr. is on the outside of Sky Commons. Sky's going to slide up the track a little bit. Maybe Ozzie came down. And similar to the first wreck, turned hard up into the wall. Jake Rogers gets involved in this. And it's Derek Benassi. So apparently Chris does not have anything to do with it. There's the 15 getting clipped. As he is going to hit the outside wall, as you can see from the TV2 camera.
Great camera angles right there.
Well, TV1 kind of sucks in that corner, but unfortunately. So, let's see, a 4-car spin there. And so we'll bring you back. Well, actually, we'll see if there's pit stops, and if not, we'll bring you back for the green flag here from Indianapolis. And we're back. The leaders are pitting. Charles Jackson leads the field down. You see a couple drivers there coming off of pit road, and Chris Washer is going to come and stay out as he was already on pit road. And so he'll be on the tail end of the lead lap when we get the restart. See what the strategy is for the race leaders here as they come down for their first and probably only pit stop of the race.
I kind of suspect them to do like 4 tires. I wouldn't see 2 tires though, but unless they're feeling risky and trying to get track position. So
I've seen
interesting strategy what they could do.
I've seen a lot of things. Even I think at Darlington, people went with fuel only, which I was extremely shocked about. 4 tires onto Whitson's car and Sam Young's back there, as well as Everett. Whitson's down and away. Here comes Buckeye. I didn't quite catch what they did for his car. But Drew, he'll win the race off pit road. Then it's Drew Austin. Looks like Devin Whitson. Then Jackson.
It's actually 4th at a time. Now he's like falling back. What happened to the 5?
Well, there he is.
Oh.
Sam Young came down 5th, and it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
He's got 7 guys in front of him. So the 5 car losing 3 spots on pit road, including a spot to the defending race winner.
Probably my eyes were not seeing well, I guess.
Well, let's see. Do you think maybe some of these guys, because I think the 41 made a pit stop on the first caution. Do you think some of them might have made the pit stop then, took tires, and now maybe took fuel only here to try and get track position?
Possibly. You never know, though. It was like M. Night Shyamalan could say, what a twist.
Well, because the 41 was one of those I remember seeing on pit road during the first caution, so now all of a sudden up in the front for the first time here today.
I said.
Once we get the one to go. What?
What a twist.
And we are back. Sky Commons and Jeff James have retired, leaving 26 cars on the track and all on the lead lap, as Chris Washer is on the tail end of the lead lap. Jeffrey Buckeye won the race off pit road, and he is your race leader. Then it's Drew Austin, Devin Whitson, Charles Jackson, Matt Dixon with some damage on the back end of his car in the top 5. Harrison Buckeye, Jeanne Sandfer, Sam Young, Matt Benassi, and Danny Everett, your top 10. So how about Sam right there? Lost some spots on pit road, but any word on what actually happened there on the 5 car?
I guess it's just a little slow pit stop. I mean, I've seen Sam. He'll make some interesting strategy moves as like me there. Even though I'm okay by the way after my wreck, but
Well, actually, you're still running on the track.
Sam, he's a good driver. He's had a great season so far. He's in the top 10 in points. So if he actually gets this win, then that's a good thing.
You're actually still running on the track there, Dylan. You're in 24th on this restart as the pace car is off. And how about Jeanne Sandfer? How about Jeanne Sandfer making her way up to the front here once again, proving that she knows how to at least run on this Indy track. I'm not sure if she'll stay out towards the front this time, but heck, she's at least up in the front again. Yep. And they're going to make quick work of Chris Walsh's machine and Matt Dixon.
No surprise there.
Jeanne Sandfer's already by, and so Matt Dixon already falling out of the top 5. And there's a battle for second between Devin Whitson, the rookie, and Drew Austin, the points leader. 3 wide towards the back. 3 wide towards the middle of the pack back there. And Buckeye's loving this because he has no wins this year. I think his best finish is like it's like an 8th place or something. And look at Jackson into the top 5. Oh, he's on the apron. Wow, Jackson scared me on that one.
That was a close call right there.
As Harrison Buckeye's making the ways up.
Buckeye's really loving that right there because he pulled away big time right there.
Well, yeah, and look, his brother's into second. Oh, whoa, contact! Whitson's around. Saved it.
Oh, I don't know for now.
Well, they saved it for now. Oh, well, they're wrecking up here now. Sam Young's in, Charles Jackson. There's history there. There is history. There is history between these two.
That was totally uncalled for.
And Matt Dixon's in it. Oh, I really hope that wasn't another case of the 5 turning the 14. There is history between those two. Sam Young, a lapped car at Charlotte, turned the 14, who was on the lead lap at the time. Charles Sandfer's collected in it. Brad Johnson with damage.
Sam got literally screwed out of that there, but man, that was a tough blow.
And what's good news for you, look at this. Look at who's running in top 15 now.
Well, making through all those wrecks, it's a good thing to see right there.
Jeanne Sandfer's still up here. Tom Girard up in the top 10. Matt Benassi's got damage on his car. Seth Cole, where did he come from?
That's another thing, too. I was about to say, man, I didn't even see that 0-1 throughout this entire race. He's now in the 4th.
Something that I may be jinxing it just by saying it, even though there's 10 to go. But I'm pretty sure I'd have to look back. But I don't recall seeing 1-2 at a race. I'd have to look back, but I don't recall it.
I think I have in other series, but I don't think in this, though. But I've witnessed
obviously witnessed it, but I was just referring to like my series in general. I don't believe I've seen it happen yet. Drew Austin, no surprise, making a pit stop. Well,
I think I saw another car head down pit road.
Let's take a look back to see what happened to bring out the caution. That was one nifty save before the wreck actually occurred.
Indeed.
And we're back, and before we show you the reason for the caution, in super slow-mo, we are going to show you what a save Devin Whitson had with this 21 car.
Yeah, keep an eye on that 41 car right there for 2 reasons. One is actually for this one right here.
Jeanne bumped into the 21, which sent Whitson up into the wall, but a miracle of how sideways this car was and still managed to straighten it. Even if it was helped with
33.
Look at that.
No caution too.
Yeah, no caution did not come out for that. And look at how sideways he was before hitting the 75 and straightening it out. But here is what the caution came out for.
Yeah,
like Dylan said,
for that.
Watch the 41. And remember how I said there's history between the 5 and the 14? Well, this won't relate to it because I think we'll be able to see it just barely as like the contact's being made. The 41 will make contact with the 5, turning him up into the 14, and sending both of them into the wall. Does Jeanne actually hit the wall? Oh yeah, she's gonna pancake it pretty good there.
Yeah, it looked like Sam was about to get away from it, but he just slid right there, and then the car's
Well,
going to go around right there.
and then
The funny
Jackson.
thing was that he really got away with no damage until the cars kept coming in. She's going to get actually a little
Well, here's
off the left side, and
well,
then
so Whitson gets into
back.
Jackson, yeah, and then basically from here a lot of guys start getting involved in this.
Yeah. And I'm thinking the 24 got into him.
Yeah, I believe that was what it was, yeah. Let's see. Here comes the 24 right now. 25 gets by, and there it is. Charles Sandfer and 24 clips him. And Matt Dixon's going to clip the 14 here, and that's why the 32 burst into smoke there. And how about Danny Everett? Wow! Oh, and there's where Johnson got his damage as well.
Talk about close call right there for
Danny Everett. That was Danny Everett in the 99 who came close.
Nice shine by Everett there. But I don't think Sam's going to be up to speed because of that, and that's going to be a tough blow for him.
Well, there's a lot of people who might not be up to speed because of this. So I'd say a minor wreck that
Jimmy McMurray after this race.
I'd say a major wreck just that with a few number of cars in this one. And we'll take you back to the green flag to see how many guys are left and who will capture the Brickyard 400 win. And we're back. 7 laps to go when we hit the stripe and get the green flag. Jeffrey Buckeye and Harrison Buckeye are the top 2 with Daniel Day, Seth Cole, Matt Benassi, Adam Derrickson, Danny Everett, Tom Gerard, Jeanne Sandfer, and John Azalea the top 10. Chris Washer is a lap down in 20th. Then it's Dillon Young, Jeff Ozzie Jr., Jake Rogers, Kyle Austin, Jacob Budd, Amy Shelley, Jerry Shelley, Drew Austin, and Sam Young, the top 19, and those on the track. So 21st on down are out. They are as follows: Devin Whitson, Charles Sandfer, Charles Jackson, Matt Dixon, Brad Johnson, and Derek Benassi. Green flag's out.
Kind of funny to see how the Charles both retired in the same, like nearly in the same exact spots too.
Yeah, 22nd, 23rd. I think we've been doing that pretty much all year, all season there. Derrickson passed Benassi. Derrickson's the all-time winningest Coke Vanilla Cup Series driver at 4 wins to his name.
Ooh, nearly getting turned there.
Yeah, 2 this year and 2 last year. There's nearly trouble back here.
Right.
Drew Austin, I think, got into the wall.
I think the 16 is actually trying to catch up into those pack there. I thought he was for a moment, and then
well, I think that's probably a really good safe spot because, one, you can catch up to people as they're... Whoa, slow guys, wow!
Wow, you talk about slow. Oh, my.
Well, I think what happened, Benassi got into the wall.
Yeah, I think he did because he lost a lot of speed coming up there.
And Seth Cole and Daniel Day both got past Harrison Buckeye. And Seth Cole, who's going to grab second. And wow, oh, Gerard, what a save!
Oh, my God.
Oh, Derrickson nearly made contact with the 41. Oh, Sam Young's got damage. Dillon, oh!
Oh, we're done.
Chris Washer's involved. Amy Shelley's up against the wall. Jake Rogers. Drew Austin with a lot of damage. There's Matt Benassi. Kyle Austin's on pit road. And this might be the race for the win. 5 to go at the stripe. And
not so fast. I think there's going to be a 1-lap dash.
I think so too, because I'm pretty sure the caution came out and they retrieved the caution with 5 to go, but you never know.
It's either going to be a green, white, checkered or 1-lap dash.
I'm confident it's not going to be one green, white, checkered.
But safe to say the Young brothers are done.
Yeah, a lot of damage to the 5 and the 16. And that's a shame because looked like Dillon had a shot to grab the top 10 there. Or it looks
Yeah,
like you had a shot to grab the top
for
10.
Young.
Chris Washer right up to the back bumper of the 16, maybe trying to show some displeasure.
Either that or helping a friend out.
Well, both of them are smoking, so I don't know about that one. Well, we'll take you back and try and figure out what happened to bring out the caution.
6.
And we're back. This one, a battle for the 10th position on the track, gone awry. As watch as Matt Benassi's going to get into the 6th. And I'm just amazed that this car just goes instantly over. And we've seen that type of a wreck so many times today now, where a guy gets into the right rear quarter panel and just sends the guy into the wall.
Yeah, there's Washer that's been out. There's 27, and then, oh, hi there, 12.
Yeah, let's see if this looks any... Oh, look at that from camera 2. Wow. Look at the 12 flip.
I think the irony in that was that Dillon flipped, and I think Sam said, well, my brother got flipped, well, I'm flipping you.
Well, it almost kind of looked like just didn't... This 12 gets into 16 and just goes right in front of the 5. As that car just barrel rolls and hits the 4, and luckily does not get up into catch fence. We don't need a second.
I think they're over, so I think we're safe to say we're gonna get Dillon back in the commentary, but probably get to go through the rest of the race. But this should be interesting, though.
Yeah, I think we'll have maybe about, I don't know, would you say 11 guys to contend for this? If that. So you got. Actually, 10, pretty much. Oh, well, let's see if it's a one-lap shootout, green, white, checkered, or ending under caution. And we're back, and you see the cars on your screen there? Those are the cars that are left. They are Jeffrey Buckeye, Daniel Day, Seth Cole, Harrison Buckeye, John Azalea, Tom Gerard, Jeanne Sandfer, Adam Derrickson, Jacob Budd, Danny Everett, Jerry Shelley. That is it. The 11 cars that will fight it out for the win with a one-lap shootout upcoming. Those out, Sam and Dillon Young, Matt Benassi, Drew Austin, Jake Rogers, Amy Shelley, Kyle Austin, Jeff Ozzie Jr., and Chris Washer. So, Dillon, who would be your favorite out of the group? Like, how far back do you think you can be and still have a shot at winning?
Anyone can win. I don't know. What's that? Look at that.
So you think...
Quiet, Joe.
Let's see. So, led to the restart, ended up winning that race. Let's see if history repeats itself as Jeffrey Buckeye looks for his first win of the year. Daniel's looking for his second. Actually, most of the guys looking for their first. I think Daniel's the... Well, yeah, of the top 5, Daniel's the only one looking for that second win. And those are teammates, actually, in first and second. Dillon having to deal with some family stuff right there. As off of turn number 2, here comes Daniel Day. Oh, Seth's into him. Oh, around goes Daniel. Seth Cole's leading. What? Oh, my gosh. Jerry Shelley's in it. Adam Derrickson. Caution's out. It doesn't matter. Seth Cole's all alone. 4 and coming to the checkered. It's going to be Seth Cole winning the Brickyard 400 and kissing the bricks. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh. There is the winner. One. In fact, yeah, we lost Dillon there. So those that finished: Seth Cole, Tom Gerard, John Azalea, Jeanne Sandfer, Jacob Budd, Danny Everett, Jeffrey and Harrison Buckeye, with Adam Derrickson in 9th, Daniel Day and Jerry Shelley finishing 10th and 11th. And let's take you back to see that one. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe what just happened on that. That was the most ridiculous. Watch in front as Jeffrey Buckeye and Daniel Day, the DEI teammates, was it? It was Seth. Seth gets into the 8, who gets into the 1. They wreck. Seth gets by this, and that's all he needed. Seth with the bump and run, the turn and run to win the race. And Derrickson he's trying to watch for where the 1's going to go. Unfortunately, the 1 goes nowhere. Oh, and Jerry Shelley just comes along and hits him. Oh my gosh, I cannot... 1, I can't believe Seth actually... And 2, I can't believe the finish we just got. Riding on board the 01 car. There you see, he gets into the 8, and around they go. And there they go behind him, and that's all he needed. Wow! Seth Cole, your winner here today, folks. In a stunning way to win it. I'm sure he'll gladly take it. I can't look at the points clearly because the recording window didn't want to show me, so I had to put the thing up manually to see when I'm recording. Congrats to Seth. The rest of your finishers, obviously, if you're down here, you did not finish today. Wow. Just wow. We'll see you guys next week. Watkins Glen for Nationwide and Cup, and I believe Trucks is in Nashville. 21 races down. And 5 races to go till we decide our chase field here. I'm Gordon Fantino, and for Dillon Young, this has been a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. See you guys next time. Oh. So that's why I went in there. No, just about a minute.